Today I want to take you on a little tour down the Seneca Wine Trail. Seneca Lake is one of the Finger Lakes in New York. There are actually 7 Finger Lakes, but Seneca Lake is the largest, longest Finger Lake. And down 3/4 of the way from the north end is Glenora Wine Cellars, a really nice winery, and it's within distance of Sugar Hill State Forest and the Finger Lakes National Forest. Good places to boondock if you wanna. We're going down through Geneva. We're coming along the New York State Thruway and headed south down the lake. And that takes us through Geneva, which is a very old canal-type town. It has some really beautiful houses in it, and it has some wonderful views of the lake. It's a typical country town. It's a little bigger than your tiny little country town, but it's got some beautiful houses and some great estates right along the lake. You leave the village and you get up into the upper section of the Finger Lakes. The Finger Lakes are hills and valleys, and you get some great views, especially in fall. This is a very popular road to drive, and you see all the vineyards. The vineyards are everywhere. Along Seneca Lake was one of the first lakes to get really take up the winery businesses. And out in the lake, there's all sorts of things. But there's a winery approximately every half a mile or less. I mean, if you drive down this road, you will see wineries everywhere. And it's a really fun trip if you ever take it. This is Wineries. He rehabbed this house for his winery. And you see old equipment along the road that they used for picking the grapes. But most of the wineries are $3 to $5 for tasting. You have 5 to 6 wines you can taste, and it's a good way to decide what wines you like. If you don't like wines, you're not a wine drinker, this is the only way to find out the good wines that you'll like. And now there are distilleries. Some of the wines have gone into distilling liquors, so there's breweries there and everything. But we're going to Glenora. Glenora is a very old winery that I have gone to since the 70s. And it's an estate winery. They grow their own grapes, and each year is a unique wine. So it's important to kind of taste them every year. And this year, every year around November, they open the new grapes to see how they taste. And they have what's called a Nouveau Party. The Nouveau Party is a celebration of the harvest, and it's a tasting of the wines. And it's $12 or $15 to go to the Nouveau Party. They give you ceremonial glasses that you can keep and use to taste the different wines. And there's I think they limit it to 100 people, but I don't think they've ever actually had a full 100 people. I think the highest they've gotten was 85. And here's one of the wine tables where you taste some of the normal wines that Glenora have. The wine we taste in the Nouveau Party to celebrate the harvest is a wine of the year. So this is 2016. We'll be tasting a 2016 Grape, which will not have been aged properly at this point. It will be a slightly fermented grape juice, and it will have not a bad taste, but it will indicate whether it's great or not. They also have a full pig roast buffet, and they have some excellent gourmet foods. The pig roast every 3rd or 4th year gets burned, but it doesn't really hurt the pork. It's still a great meal. So here I am loaded up with all sorts of strange things. They've got some kind of zucchini noodles that are really, it's just thin sliced zucchini and stir fried, and it was really, really good. And as I was eating, the wine master came over and we talked for a while. Steve's been with Glenora for about, I think, 21 years, 22 years, and he's a very good winemaker. It's the wines they make. I think are the best along the lake. There are a few others that I really, really like, but I've never had Glenora wines that I didn't like. And this is the Nouveau barrel. That's the barrel where the thing is, but let's go into the restaurant. Glenora has kind of come up from a little winery to a full-service wine resort. They have a very good gourmet restaurant. They have a bar, pretty much for people waiting for the wine tastings or the dinner. And then they have a motel that I think has somewhere around 20 rooms, I believe. Beautiful verandas. They have wonderful concerts out on the lawn here. They've had some real famous artisans and singers and songwriters. And it's a really nice place to spend a spring or summer day. And then tour the wineries and all the wine country. Let's go back into here's the name of the restaurant. They had desserts I couldn't put down. These are little chocolate and banana mousse cups. And I decided to just post myself next to the desserts and see what I could get.
Thank you for coming to the, this has got to be what, 40 something? 40, yeah. 41, 40. Thank you. I'm getting stuff in my old age, sorry. We welcome you all here to celebrate this year's harvest. My name is Chuck Lincoln. I'm the duly elected mayor of Glenora to help get this ceremony started off. As many of you may know, this tradition comes from France, from Bordeaux, where they celebrate the harvest.
Thank you, Chuck. So this year we're doing Merlot. The Merlots came in really nice. Crushed them. We opened up the roller so that the full berries would go through quite a bit of it. So it's not perfect Nouveau. A cross between a whole cluster type of fermentation and a traditional fermentation. Okay, let's taste it. Cheers.
Very good.
Maybe you should take those rollers.
Now out in the wind, we'll go up to the actual winery tasting room and get a little tour of that. Nouveau wines aren't really ready to be drunk. There's an interesting taste. It isn't bad, but it's not a mature wine. So it's kind of a celebration of the harvest more than the wine. Squeaky hinge. You can see all the wines they have. And what a great view, just like every place else on this place. They have awesome views. There's the tent down there from the Nouveau Party. They've cheaped out with wine in a bag. If you're a camper or backpacker, these will fit in your little tiny refrigerators. Very good wines. Still in a bag. This is the second tasting room. Well, folks, this morning, this noon today, it was 70 degrees. Tonight, it's around 39. So, 40-degree drop in temperatures. They're predicting 8 inches of snow for our area and a major snowstorm for Monday. So, we put the port trailer in the garage. I'll still be doing stuff. I got a couple more videos to put together on things I've done. I just did a winterizing video on what I did to put it in the garage. So stay tuned, don't leave me. Share the video and subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before New Year's Day. And thank you very much. Have a great Thanksgiving. Oh, and don't forget the website. Check out the website. It'll have a lot of Christmas ideas for you if you've got a camper or a trailer or a backpacker in your life. Look at the web page. Going Nowhere Fast RV. Okay, I couldn't get to Going Nowhere Fast, but Going Nowhere Fast RV. I'll put the link below. So, all right. Thank you.